in this country. Before you get a place to sleep, you must do some calculations. Because the way rent prices are increasing can give you palpitations. And that's funny, because a home is where you should find peace and rest. But in Nigeria, getting a home comes with a lot of stress. See, my friend called me recently. His voice was weak. He said, "Guy, my landlord just increased my rent and only gave me 4 weeks." "How much?" I asked. He said 1.2 from 600,000 just out of the blue. And failure to pay is eviction. The fact that I can also relate with this shows how things are messed up in this nation. You increase rent by 200%. Is that even subtle? And yet expect tenant to remain quiet and gentle. I mean, that is no longer a rent. That is only an intent to torment. See, landlord these days, different breed, different demons. I mean, I met some who came after my life, and our troubles is like a sharpened knife. Some are advocates of empty pockets. You may even have to pay for plugging your phone into the sockets. And the agents are agents of chaos and disruptions. They don't only help you house hunt, they haunt your wallet and your life with commotions. You have to pay a huge amount for just one house inspection. Sir, are we going for inspection or a stage for exploitation? Some years ago, I paid an agent an agreed amount to inspect a certain property, but to my surprise, the house is the opposite of what he has sent to me. The walls look tired. Any minute they might crumble. Another took me to a hole, and when I complained, he replied, "People like you live here, so just be humble." Another inspection almost gave me depression. The toilet was in the kitchen. I mean, is this a home or a state of confusion? We check another house. The ceiling was hanging like it wanted freedom. And when he noticed I didn't like it, he said, "I can spend money to turn it into a kingdom." Just imagine, after days or months, you finally find one decent apartment. Small parlor, one room, just a little adjustment. The rent is 1.2. You say, okay, maybe if I squeeze my life, pause enjoyment, subtract feeding, I can pay 2. Then they hit you with the equation. Agency fee, agreement fee, legal fee, and there is the caution. At this point, I was expecting standard fee for standing in the compound. I asked, "Why legal fee?" The agent said, "For documentation." I said, "Are you a lawyer?" He said, "No." "So why am I paying for law when all you know is flaw? And how is the total package for 1.2 million rent becomes 3 million, not even less?" At this point, it's no longer house rent. I think we are paying a birth rent. Because income stays static, but rent turns acrobatic. Your paycheck is arithmetic. The grid is automatic. Is living now a subscription? Because every month feels like an eviction, and this is bigger than one's tenant's tension. Is affecting pure intentions. Young men delaying marriages, young women returning to parents, family squeezing 6 bodies into one room because space has become expensive. And the irony, there are estates of houses all empty because the city built buildings but forgot the people's incapacity to afford it. And government has forgotten that housing is not a privilege but a necessity, and their policies are lacking accountability. No rent control, no regulation, just exploitation in circulation. So what's the solution? Listen, regulate and cap the rent. Only monitored and licensed agents should be in the field. Ban inspection scams. No more charging for disappointment. Build affordable housing, not just skyscrapers touching heaven while citizens are sleeping closer to hell. Spread development. Make villages livable so cities won't feel like the only miracle. Because if shelter stays this expensive, soon survival itself becomes offensive.